Sonic the Hedgehog is instantly recognizable. Blue spikes, red shoes, pure attitude. He's more than just a video game character. He's a symbol of speed, rebellion, and fun that has captured imaginations for generations. From his first dash onto the scene in the early 90s, Sonic has left a mark on pop culture that's hard to ignore. But his story takes two very different paths in Japan and Brazil, two countries separated by thousands of miles and wildly different cultures. In Japan, Sonic is respected but overshadowed by Mario and Pikachu, a nostalgic figure from Sega's past. He's a familiar face but not the superstar he once was. His popularity there is quiet, almost reserved, only spiking with new releases or special anniversaries. For many, Sonic is a fond memory, a piece of childhood revisited from time to time. In Brazil, Sonic is a cultural hero, part of childhood everywhere from magazines to memes. He's woven into the fabric of daily life, instantly recognized by young and old alike. The love for Sonic in Brazil is loud, passionate, and enduring. Fans celebrate him with energy, creativity, and a sense of community that keeps his legacy alive. This contrast raises a question: how did a Japanese creation become a Brazilian icon while remaining a nostalgic memory at home? The answer lies in timing, economics, and culture. Each country's unique history shaped how Sonic was received and remembered. Sonic's journey in these two countries shows how a hero's legacy is shaped by the world around him, and how fandom can take on a life of its own. Let's explore how Sonic's path split so dramatically, creating two unique fandoms, each with its own story to tell. In 1991, Sonic the Hedgehog made his debut in Japan, introduced by Sega as their bold answer to Mario, a character who was fast, cool, and pushed the technical limits of the time. Sega hoped Sonic would become a cultural icon, a mascot to rival Nintendo's beloved plumber, and a symbol of a new era in gaming. Yet, despite the hype, Sonic's arrival in Japan was met with a reserved, almost muted response. There was polite applause at events, but not the wild, frenzied celebrations Sega had dreamed of. The Japanese gaming community admired Sonic's speed and style, but he didn't instantly capture their hearts. The game sold respectably well, and Sonic was recognized as a technical marvel, but he never managed to dethrone Nintendo's icons. Mario and his friends remained the undisputed champions of Japanese gaming culture. Meanwhile, in Brazil, the story was completely different. Tectoy, Sega's local partner, made Sega consoles affordable and accessible, and Sonic quickly became the face of gaming for an entire generation of Brazilian kids. For many Brazilian children, Sonic wasn't just another game, he was the reason to own a console, the character who made video games magical and exciting. When Sonic 2 launched, it wasn't just a release, it was a global event. But in Brazil, it became a true phenomenon, with kids lining up in droves and stores buzzing with excitement. Tectoy's creative marketing campaigns made Sonic a playground superstar, plastering his image everywhere and turning him into a household name. The introduction of two-player mode transformed Sonic into a social experience, bringing friends together and cementing his place in the hearts of Brazilian gamers. In Japan, Sonic was always seen as cool and innovative, but he never quite became the king of the gaming world. In Brazil, though, he was the hero every kid wanted to be, the character who inspired dreams and endless hours of play. That striking difference in reception set the stage for everything that followed in Sonic's global journey. Economics played a huge role in Sonic's fate, shaping how entire generations experienced video games. The story of Sonic isn't just about a blue hedgehog racing through levels, it's about how money, markets, and local realities decided who got to play and who became a fan for life. In Japan, Nintendo was the undisputed king of gaming, with its consoles and characters everywhere you looked. Sega, despite its creativity, was always the underdog, fighting for attention in a market where loyalty to Nintendo ran deep. Most families naturally gravitated toward Nintendo, making Sonic the face of the other team. The cool but less popular choice, admired by a smaller dedicated group of fans. In Brazil, things were completely different. High import taxes made Nintendo consoles rare and shockingly expensive, putting them out of reach for most families, and leaving store shelves empty or overpriced. Tectoy, a local company, stepped in to manufacture Sega systems in Brazil, making them affordable and widely available. Suddenly, Sonic was everywhere. His games and consoles found their way into millions of Brazilian homes. For many Brazilian kids, Sonic wasn't just another mascot, he was the only one that truly mattered, the face of their gaming childhood. Cultural taste played a big part too. In Japan, gamers loved cute, story-driven adventures and characters with deep backstories. Sonic's Western rebellious attitude felt a bit out of place in this world of adorable mascots and heartfelt stories. But in Brazil, the 1990s were all about embracing global trends and new ideas. Sonic's fast-paced action and cool, edgy style fit perfectly with the energy of a country eager for something fresh and exciting. Sonic became more than just a game character. He was a symbol of a new, thrilling era, inspiring kids to dream bigger and play harder. That deep connection made Sonic feel like a beloved friend, someone who grew up alongside a whole generation and left a lasting mark on their memories. In Japan, Sonic was always the cool outsider. In Brazil, he became family, a true icon of childhood and togetherness. As Sega left the console business, Sonic faded in Japan, only returning with big releases or movies. The Japanese fandom is loyal but quiet, treating Sonic as a respected piece of gaming history. In Brazil, fans kept Sonic alive, online and off. They made memes, fan art, and viral videos, keeping Sonic relevant for new generations. Brazilian fans organized their own events and meetups, celebrating Sonic with pure passion. Sega noticed, often acknowledging Brazil's devotion. For Brazilians, Sonic is more than a brand. He's a shared memory of joy and friendship. Nostalgia fuels the fandom, turning Sonic into a folk hero. In Japan, he's a company mascot. In Brazil, he belongs to the people. The fans made sure Sonic's legacy would never fade. Sonic's story in Japan and Brazil proves that birthplace doesn't decide where a hero truly belongs. In Japan, he's a respected icon, but never the main event. In Brazil, economic opportunity and cultural fit made Sonic the king of gaming. Early access and a perfect match with youth culture forged an unbreakable bond. In Japan, Sonic's popularity rises and falls. In Brazil, he's a lasting phenomenon. The Brazilian fandom transformed Sonic from mascot to folk hero. His meaning is rewritten by those who love him most. Sonic found his truest home not in Tokyo, but in the hearts of Brazilian fans. Sometimes, the right hero just needs the right place, and for Sonic, that place is Brazil.